Hey YouTube, I'm going to make this super quick. So this is going to be the eyeshadow palettes part 3. Super excitement time, right? Okay, and then I'll have a life update, hopefully at the end, if my battery doesn't die. So I'm going to go ahead and start with just some random palettes for right now. I have here the Kryolan Aquacolor UV Day Glow palettes. Don't judge me. It looks like it's dirty, but it's a bunch of paint mixed together. Because I mix this sometimes with my Ben Nye, or not Ben Nye, but my Aaaaand palette, which I will show you guys in a little bit. These pans actually pop out, which is awesome. So that way you can like refill it with whatever little pans that you want. So that's pretty cool. Packaging is held up. I've had this I think for like 2 years now. I know, that's a long time. You guys are probably looking at me like I'm crazy, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, this is the Paula's Choice, the Nude Matte Eyeshadow Palette. I really like this palette. If you are into nudes, if you could find a way to swatch this, I mean, I don't think you can purchase this at a store. You probably have to get it online. Look at swatches. This is beautiful. And it's one of my go-tos anytime I'm doing my makeup or someone else's and I want to have a nude look for daytime. I mean, you can definitely smoke it out. It is super blendable. Love that palette. Okay, here is the Sephora Disney Story Look eyeshadow palette. It is the Ariel palette, the Dare to Dream. Packaging is A+ on this guy. I love it. It is so adorable. As you can see, I've used it twice. So a lot of these shades haven't even been swatched. I know, shame on me. I really want to use it more. But it's so pretty. It's kind of like, I want to use you, but I don't want to use you. But I do. But I just like to look at you. But I'm going to use it at some point. It'll happen. I need to get on that. Okay, here is, let's see here. Okay, I can't hold all of these up. This is the Inglot Freedom System. I have 3 palettes here. This top one has a broken purple shadow in it, so I don't want to like spill it or anything, so I'll just go ahead and give you a small peek of what's in this one, just because again I don't want to, the shade right here is actually broken and I need to repress it. So there's that, and what's cool is they actually they have magnets, so they stick together, which is awesome. I love it. Okay, here is another one, making sure nothing is broke in this one. So here is this palette of mine. It's more of like the darks and a little bit of glitter. And then this one is greens, a few browns, and orange reds. So definitely a lot of fun. Okay. There's that guy. This is the iMagic Flash Color Case. It's supposed to be a dupe or a knockoff of the Makeup Forever Flash palette. I love this thing. In fact, I love using it as eyeliner because these colors are pigmented. They are ridiculous. But I use it more often than not for like body paint, face paint kind of stuff, special effects. So I need to incorporate that a little bit more. It's more of like a Halloween-y thing, I don't know, and I love those colors, so it's crazy that I use it, you know, on holidays and not just every day. Here is the Aaaaand Paradise Makeup Aqua, and this is in Tropical. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, this is the same palette that I used to do my Mystique makeup look. I love this. Okay, let's see here. Here is the Balm's Nude Tude, which I'd love to get my hands on Nude Dude, because that's just funny. But, yeah, so there is Nude Tude. I've used it once, so I do need to actually give that thing more love. Okay, I'm going to move on to my Makeup Forever palette here. This is the Midnight Glow palette, and I really do enjoy this palette. However, I will say pigmentation on some of these shades is just not rocking at all. Like, this is probably the most disappointing palette I've ever gotten, but it is what it is. There's one shade in here I use a lot, so I do keep it for that shade specifically. Alright, here is a palette, and you guys are going to laugh. This is my first time pressing eyeshadows, and all of these are Shiro Cosmetics. I have 2 empty pans I need to press. I'm really only satisfied. I feel like it changed the formula so much, or not really just the formula, but the color. Like, pressing them, I feel like I shouldn't have done. But there are maybe 3 or 4 shades in here that I will use. The rest I kind of feel like I ruined, to be honest. I liked them better when they weren't pressed. But, lesson learned. Okay. I'm going to move on to Sugar Pill real fast. I have here the Sugar Pill Heartbreaker palette, which is super fun, of course. And again, if you guys want to see tutorials using any of these, let me know. I would be more than happy to do that for you. Here is the Burning Heart palette. Love it. Very, very, very much. My only complaint with Sugar Pill is it's so hard to blend. But if you have an extra 20 minutes and you want to keep doing your windshield wiper motion, you can get it done. Here is the Cold Heart palette. And I actually used this on my friend Nikki. We did her makeup for Halloween at work, and she was the Mad Hatter. I used that palette and she won first place, so that was pretty cool. I think she got like a hoodie and something else. It was kind of cool. Here is the Sparkle Baby palette, which my favorite shade in this happens to be Kitten Parade. Isn't that gorgeous? It has like a shift to it. I love it. I really want to get my hands on Cold Chemistry, so I'm planning that at some point. It'll happen. I may be slow to the party, but I'll get there, I promise. Okay, so I'm going to move on to NARS. I have 2 NARS palettes, and then I have a Morph palette that I'll be sharing. So with NARS, I have here the And God Created the Woman eye kit, which I absolutely love. I really, 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 really enjoy these colors, and they are pigmented, and they're beautiful. So, it's a nice little handy-dandy palette to have. Here is the Andy Warhol NARS Debbie Harry palette. I freaking love Debbie Harry. I have since I was a little kid, so I got excited for this. Now, I haven't really used it much. I think I've used it twice. So this isn't something that I actually reach for much, and I thought that I would. I decided to use the black wet, and it kind of ruined the top of the shadow, which I was really not happy with that, but you learn. Okay, I'm going to move on to 2 more palettes, and then I'll start with Kat Von D and then Sleek. So here is my Morph 35W palette, and I haven't used every shade yet, but I love all of the ones that I have used. It's like with Morph and ColourPop, I see a lot on YouTube, but I just took forever hopping on the train. I really did, just because I kind of felt like people were being sponsored, and I wanted to make my own assumption, but at first, like, everyone and their brother was talking about it, and a lot of people were getting... I don't know if they were actually paid. I want to say a few people were. I really don't know. But I kind of, like, everything smelled of sponsorship. And I was like, So I just waited just because of how everybody acted. But after trying Morph and ColourPop, I really, really enjoy the brands. They've never sent me anything. So I can't say, oh, they sent me something. They haven't. And I really enjoy them, like, a lot. Like, I kind of want every Morph palette, and I kind of want every single product that ColourPop makes now. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Now, I'm going to start with Kat Von D. Here is the Esperanza palette, which is definitely a lot of fun. I don't use it as much as I should. but I'm definitely going to give it some use this winter because the colors are beautiful. I love this mint color right here, and then this color next to it. And this color used wet is beautiful. Like, it's just, hands down, I would wear it all over my face in a heartbeat. If it wasn't too weird to just, you know, rub it all over my face. Here is the Mi Vida Loca Remix palette, which I'm sure you guys have all seen it by now. Now, let's see here. I did chip 2 shades, so I have to be very, very careful holding this up. I'm sure you guys have seen this already, though, and it is beautiful. I like rainbows and butterflies and unicorns and all things fancy. So that makes me feel like a pretty, pretty princess. Okay, here is the Spellbinding eyeshadow book. And I love, 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 love this. Love this. Obviously, it needs more use. As you guys can see, I've only used a few shades, but it is freaking beautiful, and it's definitely on my tutorial list. So if you guys want to see any of these, like I said, in tutorials, faux show, let me know, because it'll get my butt into gear, and I will actually use it more. Here is the Star-Studded book. Yeah, just to show you guys the cover of it. So it's kind of cool. It's like embossed. And here is this. Absolutely love it. I just really enjoy her formula. Like, I feel like it's changed, and I love it. It's so much better now. Speaking of the formula changing, here are 2 older palettes. This is in Saint, and this is in Poetica. I'll show you Saint first. I'd like to try Lady Bird, but I was not really super, pardon me, I was not super impressed with this, to be honest. So maybe I'll try Lady Bird, maybe I won't. I'm definitely not gonna, I know people are like price gouging it like ridiculous right now, and I'm definitely not into that. So I probably won't, but if I have the chance, yeah, you know, whatever. Here is Poetica. I will say, though, that I love her packaging. Like, super, it's like a little metal tin. It's so cute. And I don't know, but I think you can pop the part out. But I'm not sure. I don't want to try that unless I've used it all, just to be safe, because I kind of ruin a lot of things. Okay, here is basically a freestyle palette. This is an old school MAC palette, and I'm going to be very careful lifting this up. I have some Makeup Geek, some MAC, and some NARS in here. So it's basically a few bright colors, mostly browns, and like an olive green. And then moving on to a little bit more of Kat Von D, I have here the Interstellar palette, which is beautiful. So I have used this, and I do believe I did a tutorial using this for you guys. This was amazing. I loved the pigmentation. Here is the Monarch eyeshadow palette. Let's see here. I think, yeah. Yeah. So here's this. As you can see, it's been used a little bit. Need to use it more. Definitely put me to work, guys. Give me something to do. Okay. Here is the Chrysalis palette, I do believe is what it's called. So it has like a blue butterfly on it. Have not used this that much. I just feel like with my skin tone, I don't know. I mean, I'll give it a shot. Give me something to do. Tell me to do it, and then I'll do it. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to move on very quickly to Sleek Cosmetics, because Sleek makeup is amazing, by the way, if you didn't know. Here is the I Divine palette in the original. I will say I love all of these. However, the packaging sucks, and I have like so many that are broken, and you guys will see that here in a second. So this is the original. I love using these metallic shades wet. It makes one heck of a difference. Here's Vintage Romance, which is probably like my favorite of favorites. Love it, love it, love it. I think I did a tutorial for you guys using this as well. Here is Arabian Nights, which haven't gotten a lot of use out of, but it is very, very pretty. So another one I need to use more. Okay, this one's broken. This is Celestial, so I have to be very, very, see, like, yeah, this is what happens. This is super pretty, though. I love it. It has, like, a really neat duochrome shade right here. It's, like, a green-brown. Some glittery shades. Some metallic, like, that metallic fuchsia over here at the edge is beautiful. This is the Garden of Eden palette. Another one of my top favorites. This and Vintage Romance, I think, are the two that I just can't go without. I love them very, very much. And I believe I've done a few tutorials using this on YouTube and or my blog. So, pretty sure I've done some picture tutorials with that. And this is broken as well, but this is Au Naturel. So I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I know. Like packaging right. This is super nice, though. I really, really enjoy it. Lots of mattes, lots of metallics. And then I have here Jewels, which is another very, very pretty palette. Almost done. Oh So Special, which is gorgeous. Lots of pinks and browns and plums in that. Here is Storm, and this is amazing. Yeah, lots of fun. And then this is Acid, which you cannot have shipped in the United States, but you can purchase it from Amazon. I really don't understand why this one, it's like illegal, or they just can't ship it. I don't know, your guess is just as good as mine. Here is Candy. I did have the pink shade break, so I had to repress it with a penny. I know it looks super fancy, but I like it. I believe I've done a tutorial using that as well. And here is Safari. I have another one floating around, and it's the Lagoon. Oh, one just kind of, little pan just fell out there. Gotta be careful. But I do have Lagoon, and I'm not sure where I put that. So I do have that one. So I finally covered all of my eyeshadow palettes. It's insane. For those I mentioned, I was going to have a very quick life update. For those of you guys who wished me luck on my interview, I got the job. Yeah. So I'm excited and I'm sad. I'm excited for something new, and I'm sad that I'd been at a place for 2 years and I'm leaving. So it's just bittersweet, but I love challenges. I love new things, more money, more hours. You can't say no to that. I mean, that would just be crazy. So anyways, I thank you for bearing with me, guys. I've been trying to film as much as possible, but with the holidays coming up and work, and then going to the other new job that's coming up soon, and getting everything organized and ready to go has been kind of crazy. So thank you for watching. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the products that I shared with you guys tonight, feel free. Don't hesitate. Let me know. If you guys want to see any requests with any of this stuff, put me to work. That's what I'm here for. Okay. Bye.